emotion was a little too high. If you watch one of the videos before, you heard like the noise campaign and what was happening around me. And when you hear them in person, it's clear that these people are just there to just gaslight you. I deal with all kind of perps from where I work from to where I live. They all partake in their fashion and their ways of trying to gaslight you. And there's a lot of gimmicks and theatrics, and they're just like they try to do things and they love this, and I'm like, Jesus, I'll never subscribe to it. You see this picture over there? It's a adorable little girl in the back of the father, and they try to do the things they do to me to torment me. I don't identify with this. I don't care who's sending a message. Like, they think I'm so brittle-minded that some random people that don't respect sending a message makes me subscribe to that. Target video, one thing is for sure: don't get fooled by the psyop and facade. Matter of fact, you're gonna find yourself very honorable. I deal with people who just present themselves in this fashion and I'm like, you're just a fool. You're just full of shit. Okay, I'd rather be this unperfect person than play and present myself in this way. There'll be participants of all walks of life. There's these neighbors that you see here, which I prefer, and then there'll be some people that present themselves as like this lovely, the endearing people that I really do. I hate them even the most. And they think they're really being slick about how they're doing things. I see through you. I know what you're doing. I know that you're aware of how you're presenting yourself. I know that you're refining your presentation. I understand what you're doing. You're supposed to make me subscribe to it because you're somebody like you. It's such a normal person. Like, you're a clown, you're trash, and it's obvious. You're compromised, and I see through the compromised person that you are. And I know myself. Target individual, gaslighting is real. If you don't know what gaslighting is, it's really trying to break the sense of who you are. It's an actual tactics that's meant to make you believe somebody you're not. And I have these people who are under the impression that I will let them live. But in fact, they get even so frustrated that I'm not subscribed to it. They become like rude and just angry. I'm like, I will, my friend, let's just say your name is Cecilia. Cecilia, I will never subscribe to this. You're a fraud in the sense of what you're doing. What I mean by that is, they think the way they present themselves will make me subscribe to that. And they're seeing. And the reason why I make this video, by the way, is it just to reinforce myself. It helps me. Those videos are more helpful to me than to whoever who's watching. And I hope it helps anybody. But for me, it's just like reinforce me. It just make me stronger. And I put that in the faces of the perps. Like, I know who I am, trash. You, some random person. I don't care if you make yourself cry, emotional. Compromised low life. Now, these people here are a little bit more obvious, because they don't try to present themselves as perfect. They're clowns in ways that just like show how clown they are. So I do respect that a little bit better. I do respect that more than what I do have to deal with my employer, especially one person. Oh my gosh, I detest her so much. I detest her not because she's doing anything worse than others. It's just the way she presents herself as this like person who's so good, and this. I'm like, oh, you're so fake. You're so fake. I don't even. I know what you're doing here. Now, when I saw this child, they did like this movement of my private part. It's so disgusting to play with me. That's what this technology can do. I know that. I'm not the only one dealing with this disturbing ways of manipulating me. No, this disturbing way they're manipulating me. I said that they try to rewire my thoughts in such a weird way. But I'm not the only one who's dealing with this level of manipulation where they manipulate you and play with your sexual arousal. As I said that, they're literally playing my brain in other ways. It's so stupid. But let me just focus on that. I'll get back to that. So they manipulate your brain to be experiencing something. In this case, when I saw this, I literally felt a movement in my private part, which is what they do. They can control my body and my libido and my body. Matter of fact, it brings me back to when they were used to these things where, to mess with me, to show how much control they have over me, they will say like something like rise, and guess what will rise? So control of me as a human being is beyond happening. But they want you to be identified with this. And so they have people like this here who's supposed to surround you with these people who's like, oh my gosh, we mapped it, mapping, you manipulate my brain, and then try to make me subscribe to this. At the office, I deal with other people who just like full of crap that don't respect, and I say that with the utmost disrespect as I can. I don't want to be a rude person. It's above me, but I just want to make it clear if they had any confusion that I'm not somebody who just be influenced based on how you present yourself. And no matter what way this purpose comes in, from the most immature childlike individuals to this like sensible looking individuals with all, it's never going to be subscriptive to, but that's what they do. So this perps there are the neighbors. Oh my gosh, it was so theatrical. Typical target individual perps making this noise campaign. And because I recorded them and how obvious they were clowns, immediately this came up and they stimulate me and they're like, oh, children, you napped head. Is that cool? You're just mad because you got caught on camera doing this clownness. But it's okay. Target individual, stay strong. Stay strong. People, not only be strong, but find yourself honorable. I'd rather die in the streets, in sewers, than do what these clowns do. They will not live in this uncomfortable way. They will not suffer like me. But man, what a lack of self-respect. But like I said, there's a level. Like these people here, I don't even detest them as much as who I detest. Because there's people who employ me. They really think that their sensibilities and how they present themselves. When they do this, I should think of them as assessors, but not this program that manipulates the brain. I swear to God, they really are that entitled, which I detest them for just thinking that your entitlement will make you believe that I will think that this experience is natural. You know what they say now? Going back to what they did, it's like we proved it. We mapped to you as a child. The reason why I should be subscribed to this is that they make me think that what I'm experiencing is me as a child. Because there's this inappropriate act of a child when I was in middle school. I was like, right. First of all, I know what you guys do to men, women, and children. Second of all, I know you manipulate the brain like that. They do this manipulation systematically. And third of all, you tell me you're making me mentally retarded? Nah. Oh, and on top of that, I usually put like a picture of like what neuroscientists say about children's brain, like early teen. Just to show these intellectuals how much sensibility they have, which they don't need to see that they know that. Just to be like, yeah, we're making your brain like you as a child. How can we just stay strong? I'm thankful. This baby over there, yo, I know this will never happen, but it's okay. I know it will never happen unless I'm, as they call it, being mapped, being researched, and just and this new mapping me. Some trash I've once said they map control. God, so let me just stay strong. I will put that in their faces. I rather die in hell than let them live in this fantasized, disgusting, pedo, fantasized reality they put together.